Here we go. I'm seeing some of this on my my Bush Baby watermelon. And you know, she doesn't seem to be getting any bigger. Goes over there. And that one's a little funny looking, huh? Just keeps kind of going for me. But they're not very big melons, and I know they're not supposed to be huge, but I think they're supposed to be a little bit bigger than this. Okay, moving on. You know what? If you look in my shorts, I found a crazy wasp back there in the back bed. I'll show you in a minute. I got the sniffles. Okay? And they, those wasps are ground wasps and cicada killers. And what they do with those holes, that's a female that we found. She digs her a hole and she goes around and kills bugs and stuffs them in that hole. And she lays eggs in that hole. And I'm assuming covers them up, you know. And then she raises up her babies in there. Yeah, it's cool. So I got to plant this bed, and I've got to plant that bed. That bed I have planted, what was it? Spinach and leeks. And then we stuck that blanket flower in there too. Okay. This is going to be all the brassicas that I uppotted, all those that I started. I'm going to do those again in here. And the ones I uppotted, I'm going to put up there. Hopefully. I know they won't all fit, but I've got some overflow spaces in this herb bed. So they'll go in there. Yeah. So y'all know, this is Pepper Row. All the way down. This is the L train with the peppers. So many peppers coming back. Now they look a little sad because it's high noon. But they'll be okay. Keep on going on down. And look, finally the morning glories have finally found me back here. I don't really mind now that it's the end of the season, you know, but you know, that's where they get you because they lay seeds when you don't mind. And they throw them around the garden, they'll come back up next year. We keep going and going. Those are volunteer peppers we found, you know, because we had our peppers down here last year where the corn and everything is. Speaking of the corn, I'm glad I got that cicada killer wasp because you know what? They've been eating on my corn so bad. I've got lots of ears down there, but you know, I don't know what they're going to look like when I get to harvest them. But it's been fun doing something new, and I figure what I've realized is if you do corn earlier like you're supposed to, knee-high by July and all that stuff, then the pests won't find them so bad because the grasshoppers and everything, they don't get going until, if you think about it, July, August. So yeah. You know what? If you never plant your vegetables, you're never going to learn. So I'm not letting anything hold me back. This is good first year corn. I'm gonna tell you that. I am proud. Come get this cantaloupe. I think it might be too far. Hey, did you give the chickens that other cantaloupe?
No, I did not.
You did not. It's sitting right up there. Okay, so do that. I'm ready to be done with cantaloupes, y'all. Here's a corn that got blowed over in the winds and messed up in the bed moving. I want to see what it looks like. This was supposed to be white corn. I'm going to give it to the goats. Wow! I like that! See y'all? Your girl can grow some corn. Ain't even trying yet, really. I believe this might be my first spinach. And let me tell you, They better cool off out here. They're just gonna go straight to seed. There they. That might be spinach. I mean, I don't know. Maybe. You know, right after I planted them leeks, one of my damn cats came out here and did his business right over there. Heathens. Okras are okraning. And you know what? I am a firm believer in the plural of okra is okran. As in mini okran. We picked this morning. I think they're going to have to be picked again tonight. Hint, hint. And I got some of those fantastic cantaloupe in here. But these are actually from a different plant, which is right there. I don't know if they're going to get of size. They're so tiny. But they're sure happy in the shade. Let's just let it do its thing, you know? I haven't talked much about these two right here, but these are my wine sap apple trees because I like wine sap apples. Turns out they're not great to grow here in Oklahoma, but they look good. So, I have found out, well, let me finish my story though. These bloom after or before these, which are Jonathan and Gala. Okay? So I was wondering what I could do with that. Not only can you save your pollen somehow, you can look this up on Google. You can also order pollen. So one way or the other, these things are getting pollinated next year. And if you think about it, you know what that means? I'm going to be making love to my apple trees. Oh, Belly back there, the white one, she's been getting bred. I think it's taken. And Annie here, she's going to be a year old in December. So that's when we're shooting either November, if she comes in heat, November to December, we're going to breed her. So that will have her goats born around February or March to April, depending on when she actually locks up and breeds, and not locks up, that's not dogs. But she's already bred. She's probably going to give birth in January. And I don't like that, but we're diligent. It's been a while. We missed our last heat, so she had a year off, which is good. But I'm ready to get back in the milking game. And this time I'm going to have enough, I hope, to play with making some soap. Chickens are molting, so that's what all the feathers are. Now point out, my little chocolate Orpingtons are adorable. The little lavender Orpingtons. And then those Coppa Morans. I just like having a different chicken, you know? Who doesn't like a little brown chicken? Little brown hens. The Morans are both roosters, so we call the only rooster we had out here. And a couple of these ladies are going to freezer camp. That Wyandotte right there, she's not laying anymore. She's quite old, 5 or 6 years. So, that's the chicken story. Look at that. I always thought sunrise, you know, it's night leaving. So it's night set. Everything's doing pretty good, except the things that ain't. I got 2 things going to seed. See that? Everything else trying to hold on, but you know, who am I kidding? I looked at the forecast. It's 85 and 90 for the next 2 or 3 weeks. You know, what are you gonna do? Tell you what you're gonna do. You're gonna plant some more seeds. This might end up being a goat garden. You know? Who cares? The goats will love it, and I got more seeds. It's all about the timing, and Lord help me, I did not get the timing down, did I? Move on. You know what? My zinnias finally started going. in the front. I don't remember, these are a different kind. They're like big ones. Look. I got the watermelon in there. Get that zinnia. I'll go around the other side and get a better look. Isn't that nice? Look at this mess. This ain't nice. This is gonna get cleaned up. So Google allows I can go ahead and dig my irises up. Not on a hot day. I'm gonna give them a move. You know, it's been a while since they've been moved. They need to be separated, divided. So I'm gonna do that and pop them in some new places. I'm gonna do the same thing with the daylilies in the back. I'm pulling those tomatoes out. I'm just doing it. Been talking about it. We're doing it. Cucumbers. 3. These are random. They are in the bottom of my cucumber bag, you know. I have several different kinds of cucumbers in there. And somebody didn't close something and they're just running around loose. So we don't know what kind. Alright, if you will look closely here, there are quite a few carrots spaced out. And I'm really proud of the germination. I need a weed. Carrot. Carrot. Some not carrot having. Carrot. 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 So I just need to weed these up. It's looking good. These are fall only carrots that I'm growing. And also, any carrots I do from now on will be fall only carrots. 'Cause I'm tired of trying in the spring. And the timing of that is dumb. I got some radishes come up over there. And that's a mystery plant. I don't know what that is. It popped up by itself. We'll find out. Like I said, I do need a weed. This is not... Hey! You're being rude. Hey. Quit. Smart panda. You just got to help. We got to go to work, Mama. Green stalk, another wave of basil. You know, I harvested some last week. And then I harvested more that I forgot about in a zinnia patch. So I have 2 huge bunches of basil growing in my house. I just bunched them up by the stem and tied some ribbon on and hung it to my cabinet door. I've got this parsley down here needs to be harvested and dried. And this one does too. This is a curly leaf. That's regular. And then I've got another wave of parsley going. That's, I think that's a deal. Yeah, still. There's some stuff in here that did not sprout. And a grass. But yeah, there's the green stalk. It's disappointing. I might just need to start them under the grow light and then plug them in. Oh, I can grow herbs all winter in this just by covering it up with a sheet of plastic on the bad days. You know? Oh, around a verbena. Asparagus is flowering. Look at the sunflowers. Ooh, y'all. I didn't do it on camera, but I harvested those 3 muscadines that those vines put out. My daughter didn't think they were ready. I thought they were delicious. Sunflowers. This is a mess. You know, this is my turnip bed. This is going to be fun to thin. Why do I always do this? Chocolate mint and elephant ear. that weird vine I was telling y'all about a couple weeks ago is burying up. Red. There's Lucifer! Lucy Sky Diamond! Oh yeah! It's a country charm here. You can't deny it. I see on my camera those look blue. They're actually kind of a dark purpley blue. That needs to go to the goats. It's looking kind of rough. This, oh my gosh, needs to go. Now see, these look blue too. That one looks purple, and it is purple, light purple. But these are a dark purple in real life. Like I said, kind of blue, not as blue as they're making it. I'm kind of there for it though on the camera. It's just, they look magical. Look how morning glories. Like I said, you better want these if you plant them a few times, because they're just going to stick around. And all those flowers make seeds. And they drop down, and Lord help me. There's usually bees out here kissing on them. There you go. There's no training involved either. They just grab it. That's what they want to do. Okay, guys. That's just a really pretty one right there. Peace, guys.